Shalom, shalom to all my brothers and sisters that's far and near, that's scattered all across the four corners of the earth. This is the servant of the Lord, Pakik, more, Israel. I'm from the tribe of Judah, and I wanted to salute all my other brothers from the 12 tribes that's sincere, following the commandments, and putting the Most High first, and waking our people up to their nationality and to truth. So, with that being said, I'm about to do my third version. This is part three on Hebrew Bible words and definitions. So, this is part three of that, and I hope you get some out of it. Hit the like, subscribe, and hit the you will want to hit the bell so you'll know when my notifications pop up, because everything that the Lord put inside of my heart to bring to the table, it is a learning experience. So if you want to jump on that boat, you could just subscribe. If you don't, I understand too, as well. I still love you no matter what. So what I am going to do for the first word I'm going to start off with is scornous. Okay? Scornous is open dislike and disrespect or mockery, often mixed with indignation. Okay, so when you prophesying, or should I say, are you bringing forth the word in the street, and you run into a person who have open dislike and disrespectful, it's better that you leave them alone. Go about your business. The Most High already hardened their heart. Ain't nothing you can do, because you'll get yourself shamed. Reproving a scorner will get you shamed. That's Proverbs 9 and 7. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to deal with them type of people. You can't win them over. All right. So 83, copulation. Copulation means sexual intercourse. That's basically what copulation mean. Okay. So 84, molek, children sacrifice. Okay. That's something that you don't want to never be a part of. All right. 85, idols, an image or a representation of a god used as an object of worship. A hero, such as a hero, star, superstar, icon, celebrity, um, things like that. So you don't want to idol these people. These is not your idol. The only person you're supposed to look up to and is the Most High God. Other than that, He the one who created you. So that's the only one, and His Son is the only one you need to look up to. So all right, walking the path, the righteous path. Okay, 86. Let's go to tail barrier. Okay, tail barrier, a person who maliciously gossip or reveal secrets. So you don't want to be a person at tail barrier. You don't want to be a person who maliciously gossip, running behind people's back, gossiping about their business, worrying about what they got. That falls in line to the 10th commandment of covenant. It's you envying, basically. So tail barrier, I don't want them around me at all. So, all right, redemption, the action of saving or being saved from sin, or error, or evil. Okay, so that's what redemption is: the action of saving or being saved from sin, error, or evil. So shalom to all my brothers who waking up, who being redeemed. You know, I was a person that was in the world too, living life of sin. So I'm glad that I'm redeemed. I'm glad I got redemption. The Most High gave me redemption, so I could be safe from sin. And the only reason to learn what sin is, you guys to go deep inside the Bible as much as you can and start studying yourself to be approved. Okay, so start hearkening to the words of the Lord thy God, and He'll open your eyes up. Dowry, property or money brought by a bride to her husband on their marriage. That's what dowry is. Okay, desolate, deserted of people and in a state of being bleak or dismal emptiness. That's what desolate is. So, all right, a heathen. A heathen is a person who is not a Jew or a Hebrew Israelite. All right, a person who does not acknowledge the Bible. So, that's what a heathen is: a person who is not going to acknowledge the Bible, and a person who is a Gentile from a Gentile nation, um, and they not a Hebrew Israelite. Basically, that's what a heathen is. All right, suffix: do, serve, be enough. Oh, I'm sorry. Suffix: do, serve, be enough or adequate, meet requirements. So that's what you do when you go to employment at a job. This is what the employee do. They basically want to see if you suffice. They want to see if you serve, be enough or adequate, or meet the requirements. And that's go the same thing with the Most High. You have to meet His requirements. Okay, that's what suffice mean. All right, so seer um, is a person who is supposed to be able, through supernatural insight, to see what the future holds. That's what seer is, and that's sort of in the direction of a prophet. You know, you have to be blessed by the Most High to give you these visions, to give you, He talk you directly in your dreams or some kind of way for you to have these supernatural powers. He only deal with a few people that He would go that route with. So, you know, a person who is supposed to be able, through supernatural insight, to see what the future holds. So, you got to be following these commandments for you to get on that level to be, you know, to go deep inside the Bible like that, and for Him to work with you like that and bless you like that. So, all right, manipulate, handle or control, influence. All right, that's what manipulate means. Handle or control or influence. So, um, the only influence that I want to do is give people these precepts. That's the only control I want. I want to give you these precepts. Don't listen to me. Go research on your own. Everything I say, you know. So, all right, consecrate. Having been made or declared sacred. That's what consecrate is, okay? So, vow. Oath. A vow is an oath, a pledge, promise, bond, covenant, commitment, profession. So, whenever you do, you make that vow to the Most High and be zealous about what you're saying, okay? That's a covenant and that's a commitment. Okay, sometimes we go off track a little bit, you know, but we have to stay zealous, stay devoted. All right. So rest. All right. Rest is cease work or movement in order to relax, do nothing, unwind, recharge, slow down, pause, take time off. So that's what the fourth commandment is. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. So you have to rest your body, seize a work of movement and to relax. You have to remember the day to keep it holy. So that's what the Sabbath day is, which is falls from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Sabbath. Okay, you have to give your body that rest. All right. So shekel. Okay, shekel, the basic monetary unit of modern Israel, equal to 100 aggregates, a silver coin and unit of weight used in ancient Israel. So that's what shekels is, okay? Shekels is basically like currency today, okay? So let's go with leper, okay? A person suffering from leprosy, outcast, undesirable, exile, rejected, non-person, avoided for moral or social reasons. Ooh, a leper. So be glad if you are Israelite that you have melanin in your skin, because leprosy people, they they rejected. Who did it? You smart enough to understand that. A person who's suffering from leprosy, outcast, undesirable, exile, rejected, non-person, ain't that something? Avoided for moral or social reasons. All right, so let's go to oblation. Oblation. Okay, a thing presented or offered to God or a god. So oblation. Hyssop, a wild shrub of uncertain identity whose twigs were used for sprinkling in ancient Jew rites of purification. Okay, that's what hyssop is. Okay, perfectness, a perfect spear, perfect gentleman, the quality of being perfect, perfection. That's what perfectness is. A perfect gentleman, a gentleman. You know, so you got to work on being perfect as a gentleman and just in perfectness in general. Studying these precepts to get perfectness. You know, being humble. All right, exalt, hold in very high regard, think or speak very highly of. That's what exalt is, okay? So I'm gonna say that one more time. Hold in very high regard, think or speak highly of, like all my forefathers in the Bible, you know. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, David, um, Yahweh ben Yahweh himself. All the list keep going on. With brothers that's in the truth. They exalted and holding very highly of. Anybody following the Most High law, statutes, and commandments is exalted. Okay, ferret. Well, I'm gonna go to this right here. Let's go to mole, a small burying mammal with dark velvety fur, a long muzzle, and very small eyes. That's what a mole is. Rebel, a person who rises in opposition or armed, resisting against an established government or ruler. That's what a rebel is. Okay, so I'm gonna read that one more time. A person who rises in opposition or armed resistance against an established government or ruler. So most times, 9 times out of 10, that's what they're gonna call the true Israelite, because we ain't going with the established government. We have our own government, which is the Most High, and we follow His laws, not their laws. So we will be considered a rebel to them, because they laws and statute set up for their own kind anyway, and for the betterment of the people that's in their circle outside of the children of Israel. So we'll be considered a rebel, and when Christ comes and returns, that's what they bet not try to do, is be a rebel, because that's gonna be their worst mistake. So brooks, a small stream, small river. That's what a brook is. Rejoice, feel or show great joy or delight, happiness, joy or cheer. That's what rejoice is. So rejoice a lot, for when God woke you up, He gave you, got you. You have fingers, you have arms, you have your eyes. I mean, if you have that, if you breathing, rejoice, feel or show great joy or delight, happiness, joy or cheer. Okay. All right, woe, great sorrow or distress, misery, sadness, and heartbreak. That's the opposite of rejoice. That's woe, great sorrow, distress, misery, sadness, and heartbreak. Try not to venture deep in that aspect of jumping in that pool. You don't want to jump in that pool of being, of great sorrow, distress, and misery and sadness. Because the enemy like to keep you down. He'll try to come at you any kind of way. The devil like to keep you distressed. The Most High like to keep you rejoiced and happy. So you gotta figure that out and work on that. Stop being mad at every little thing. All right. Vanity, Philani, boldly, courageous, brave, heroic, boldness. All right. That's what Valony is. So Valony, boldness, boldly, courageous, brave, heroic, boldness. I'm sorry. Skeptry, a rod, imperial power, royal authority. So that's exactly what the Most High, Yahweh ben Yahweh, would everybody call him Jesus Christ. That's what he's coming back with, that scepter, a rod, imperial power, royal authority. He's coming back with that rod of iron. That rod of iron. That's what that is. Penury, extreme poverty, destitution. Okay. All right. AD, Anandamian. Um, AD, Anandamian. That's before, or that's after Christ. All right. So, I'm gonna go with Giannis. Giannis means fleeing. That's all it means. It just means fleeing. Okay. So I'm gonna end that with that. And I hope somebody learned something from that experience, and I would stay tuned until I do the Hebrew Bible definitions in part 4. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for listening. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate you, and I hope God bless you and your family, and I love you. So shalom, and till next time, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and keep tuning in to all these great lessons I'm gonna be the Most High gonna inspire me to inspire you with. Okay, thanks. Bye bye.